in providing a payment history, Your Honor. I've discussed this matter with him and Ms. Brenner. What we would like, Your Honor, is to set this out one more time, perhaps 60 to 90 days, and work towards a delay plea, Your Honor, in this matter.
I don't have an objection to that, Your Honor. His payments have been really good, so he's progressing well.
All right, let's go then with how about August 28th at 8:15 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And I will do the stipulation and with Ms. Brenner's permission.
Yes, thank you.
That's August 28th.
Correct, August 28th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So Mr. Bowker, you can go ahead and log out. You'll have your next court date on August 28th at 8:15. You can use all the same Zoom information that you used to log in today.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, I have a Lenawee jail Zoom device that does not have the camera on, and the microphone is muted. If there's anyone in that room, please turn the camera on and unmute the device. All right, let's go with Mr. Silvertooth next. So we are on the record in file 21-20410-FH, People versus Mark Anthony Silvertooth. We are here today for a hearing on a probation violation in this case. We are proceeding today by video conference. First, let me have the attorneys place their appearances on the record, beginning with Ms. McClure.
Phoebe McClure, on behalf of the people, filling in for prosecutor of record Doug Hartung.
Good morning, Your Honor. William Amadeo, P76194, assigned as special public defender for Mark Silvertooth. We both appear via Zoom and waive a right to be present in person. Mark, please state your name for Judge O'Slaver, Prosecutor McClure, and your staff to know it is you on Zoom.
Mark Anthony Silvertooth.
All right, so Mr. Amadeo, where do we stand with Mr. Silvertooth's case today?
There's actually two cases, Your Honor. He's also supposed to be arraigned on his 24 file today.
Yeah, we got a waiver on that one, so we took that off the docket.
No problem. So, Your Honor, where I'm at is I was just assigned this case because of conflicts about 2 weeks ago. I did speak to Prosecutor Hartung. I do believe a forensic is warranted in this case. I provided a motion. The people did waive notice, and they told me there'd be no objection. I'm certainly not going to speak for Ms. McClure, but after speaking to Mr. Silvertooth in district court and going over the matter of Mr. Hartung, I do believe that the probation violation matter should be stayed, as should the other case, and a forensic should be ordered in this matter.
All right, Ms. McClure, are the people in agreement with that?
Yes, the people have no position on that.
All right. Okay, based on that, then I am going to order the competency evaluation. And why don't we adjourn both cases to how about August 28th? And we'll see where things stand with the evaluation at that time. If we get a report before then, we can schedule something sooner, but I would suspect we'll probably, I don't know, we may or may not have it at that time.
That's fine, Your Honor. I'll prepare a stipulation. We'll take it from there, but that's acceptable to the court.
And
Okay.
Mr. Amadeo, just so Mr. Hartung's looped in, will you just send that to him for his signature? Otherwise, I'd just have to send with my permission.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
All right. Anything else we need to address with the case today?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
No, thank you.
Okay, thank you then, Mr. Silvertooth. Your next date in the court will be August 28th at 8:15.
Yes, sir.
You can go ahead and log out then.
Have a good day. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Judge, if now's a good time, I noticed Mr. McClinton was still on your docket. And we did file a noli pros in that matter. He had completed diversion, so I don't believe that case needs to be called.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Can you call the jail and let them know that the device they logged in does not have his camera on?
And Judge Savers. So I tried calling the number and I'm not able to get through on that line. So we had asked for Bailey and there's no audio cams. Thank you. Bye. Break. Even Laura Shaw, Maria Orozco.
Thank you. Ms. Hennigan, we have Ms. Frank here in the courtroom. She can go out to the iPad if you need to speak to her.
Yes, Your Honor, thank you. That would be amazing.
All right, Ms. Frank, we step outside. There's an iPad set up on just outside the door, and I'm going to put you in a breakout session with Ms. Hennigan. Okay, 1 second, Ms. Frank.
Okay.
All right, the gentleman at the jail device, you are Mr. Neimer.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Glazier, do you need a breakout session with Mr. Neimer?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, 1 second. We've asked for Jeffrey Case next at the jail or now if they have a second room available. So we'll see him soon, hopefully. All right, we are on the record in file 24-21792-FH People versus Bailey Assad Neimer. We are here today for a pretrial conference in this case. We are proceeding today by video conference. First, let me ask the attorneys to place their appearance on the record, beginning with Ms. McClure.
Ian McClure on behalf of the people, but I apologize. Mr. Steen indicated he had wanted to appear for this, and when we got Mr. Neimer from the jail, I didn't think to let him know. Do you mind if I let him know to hop over real quick?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right, so we'll pass Mr. Neimer's case for a moment and proceed with Ms. Frank. Ms. Frank, you want to come forward and sit at the table closest to the television, please. This is file 23-21418-FH People versus Carly Lynn Frank. We are here today for a pretrial conference in this case. We are proceeding today by video conference. This is a final pretrial conference ahead of a trial date set to begin on June 4. First, let me have the attorneys place their appearance on record, beginning with Ms. McClure.
McClure on behalf of the people.
Amir Hennigan on behalf of Ms. Frank.
All right, so we have trial set for June 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Ms. Hennigan, are we ready to proceed with trial at that time?
No, Your Honor, we are not. I just did have a chance to speak with my client who I have not been able to contact for a while. She indicates to me today that she has an immediate family member who's currently hospitalized, and she's been out of town caring for them. They're expected to be released in 3 to 4 days. I'm asking that the court allow her to have a pretrial on the June 4th date, cancel the rest of the trial dates so that she can have an opportunity to meet with me and discuss the offers or the offer that's been sent over by the prosecutor's office and see if we can resolve this matter.
All right, Ms. McClure, anything you would like to say from the people's side?
Yeah, just that Miss Hennigan and I have been in contact, and I know the struggle she's had in trying to get a hold of her client. And we did reach out, I believe it was last week, to the court, just because there is a lot of work involved in prepping this case for trial in particular, because there's a lot of counts, a lot of witnesses to organize, that type of thing. And because she hadn't been able to get a hold of her client, we both kind of put the pause on continuing to get this case ready for trial. That being said, we had spoken about canceling that trial date, and we are obviously in agreement with that. We can even set the pretrial on your Wednesday. It doesn't have to be on June 4th, because I believe we had talked about vacating those trial dates, but whatever the court wants to do. Obviously I want Ms. Hennigan to have a chance to speak with her client about the offer.
That's what's going to be here.
Okay, so why don't we do that? We'll leave the June 4th date as a pretrial. Well, actually, why don't we move it to the next day? Would be the Wednesday, and just move it to Wednesday at 8:15. So that'd be June 5th at 8:15 for a pretrial, and we'll vacate the trial dates. And we'll see where things stand at that time. I guess if there's no resolution at that point, I would set it for new trial dates as it's going to be nearly a year old at that time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Just check one thing before we end on this one. Okay, we're all set then. So June 5th at 8:15. Ms. Frank, you can come back in person as you did today, or if you want to attend by Zoom, you can do it that way. The bailiff has our Zoom information.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Ms. Hennigan, would you do a stipulation in order for that adjournment?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sign my name to that.
Thank you.
Okay, let's move back to Mr. Nimer. So we're back on the record in file 24-21792-FH. Again, here for a pretrial conference in that case. And let me have the attorneys place their appearances on the record, beginning with Mr. Sneed.
Good morning, Your Honor. Isaac Seen on behalf of the people.
John Glazier on behalf of Mr. Nimer.
Okay, and let's see, Mr. Glazier, where do we stand with Mr. Nimer's case today?
Your Honor, he has another felony warrant down in district court out of this same incident, the same date and everything. We'd asked to adjourn this. That's coming up again down in district court on the 25th. So maybe, I don't know what day the 25th is. Let me take a look. Let's see, June 25th
Be a
is,
Tuesday?
yeah, maybe if we could adjourn it to the 3rd. Be July 3rd. Is the court gonna be in session that day?
We are not, so it would have to be the.
Whatever the arrangement is that week.
So I am out on the 3rd and the 10th. Judge Anselm would be handling the arraignments on those days.
I don't care if it's in front of Judge Anslow. I don't know. If we don't have something worked out, we're just gonna set it for a trial that day.
All right. Okay, why don't we set it for, I would assume that the 3rd would be the arraignment date, so we'll set it for the 3rd and just put it on the calendar to go together with the new file.
Okay.
So let's say July 3rd then at 8:15. I apologize, Mr. Sneed, I didn't ask. Is there anything we need to address from the people's side?
No, thank you, Your Honor. No objection to the adjournment.
Okay, then Mr. Glazier, would you do a stipulation in order for that adjournment?
Yes, I can, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, I think we're all set then on this one. Mr. Nimer, you can let the officer that's with you know that you are done with court for today.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Jeffrey Case. All right, we are on the record in file 24-21827-FH People versus Jeffrey Patrick case. We are here today for an arraignment in this file, and we are proceeding today by video conference. First, let me ask the attorneys to place their appearances on the record, beginning with Ms. Brenner.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sarah Brenner, Assistant Attorney General for the People.
Ron Underwood for Mr. Case this morning, Your Honor.
All right, and Ms. Underwood, does Mr. Case wish to have the information read?
We would waive the reading of the information, Your Honor, acknowledge its receipt and the receipt of the witness list and request for discovery. We would ask the court to enter a not guilty plea on Mr. Case's behalf and set this matter for a pretrial, Your Honor, probably in around 60 days. And Your Honor, then I would like to address bond.
All right, I will enter a not guilty plea for Mr. Case and set a pretrial for July 24th at 8:15.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And Your Honor, I've had a chance to discuss the case with Miss Underwood, and regarding bond, we would like to see if the court would agree to have the bond set at $10,000 cash paid to the front of the court and then release him on a PR bond. It's my understanding that he should be able to pay that and then get out and hopefully find employment to start making a bigger dent on his arrearages.
Is that all accurate, Ms. Underwood?
We're hoping that is the case, Your Honor. Yes.
All right, so I will agree to that. I will modify the bond so that Mr. Case can be released upon payment of $10,000 to the friend of the court to be applied toward this case and again issue a PR bond if and when that payment is made.
Thank you, Your
Thank
Honor.
you, Your Honor.
Thank you very much.
All right, Mr. Case, then you are all set for today. You can let the officer with you know that you're done with court.
Thank you
And
very
Your
much.
Honor,
Thank you,
am I
Judge.
correct that since this is the first pretrial, the court will provide notices?
Correct.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Okay, Ms. Underwood, I do not have, let's see, Mr. Smith logged in or Ms. Smith logged in or here today. Have you had any communication with her?
I attempted to make contact, Your Honor, and the number we had in our old files was not good, Your Honor.
She also failed to report on May 21st, as she was supposed to.
Okay. All right, so this is file 20-20105-FH People versus Alyssa Marie Smith. This is set today for a show cause hearing for a summons for a probation violation. Was set for 8:15 this morning. Record should reflect it's now 8:47. Ms. Smith is not logged into the Zoom session and she is not present here in person in the courtroom. I have had a Zoom session running since shortly before 8 a.m. and Ms. Smith has not been present by Zoom at any point since that time. So I'm going to issue a bench warrant for her arrest for the failure to appear. And I will set bond on the bench warrant in the amount of $25,000.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Underwood.
Judge, I see that Mr. Silvertooth waived his new charges. Is there going to be anything for the VOP or is it all
So, Mr. Amadeo is his new attorney and requested a competency evaluation.
Okay,
And so we adjourned that to August 28th to see where we stand with the competency evaluation at that time.
okay, great. Thank you.
Sir Glazier, I do not have Mr. Clark here. Have you had any communication with him?
No, I haven't, Your Honor. Hey, Leo. Hold on a second, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Lorashawn and Ms. Orozco, can you come forward? Ms. Lorashawn, you'll sit at the table closest to the jury box. Ms. Orozco, you'll sit at the table closest to the television. This is file 24-51638-H. Caitlin Elizabeth Lorashawn versus Maria Deanna Orozco. We are here today for a show cause hearing regarding an alleged violation of a personal protection order. Miss, you are Caitlin Elizabeth Lorashawn?
Yes, sir.
And Miss, you are Maria Deanna Orozco?
Yeah.
Ms. Orozco, have you received a copy of the order to show cause?
Yeah.
You're before the court today on that order to show cause. The allegation is that you violated the personal protection order by making multiple attempts to verbally communicate with Ms. Lorashawn, as well as following and contacting her on April 30, 2024. The maximum possible penalty for violating a personal protection order is up to 93 days in jail and or a $500 fine. You are entitled to have an attorney represent you today and in any other hearings that we might have regarding this allegation. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Do you want to be represented by an attorney?
That's right.
Do you have the ability to pay for your own attorney?
Not
Okay. I'm going to ask you to step into the hallway. There's an iPad out there. I'm going to put you in a breakout session with Ms. Underwood from the Public Defender's Office.
Your Honor, I can come out and talk to her.
Okay, so if you step in the hallway, Ms. Underwood will come out into the hallway and talk to you.
Your Honor,
Yes.
Mr. Clark is not here. I met him here in the office, the 24th, what is that, 5 days ago? And we discussed his case, and I thought he said he was gonna be here at the office to Zoom here at the office, and I call his phone number and his mailbox isn't set up. It's not taking calls. So I just thought I'd let you know what's happening with that.
Okay. Ms. Underwood, I thought you were going to come out to the hallway to speak with
Yes,
Ms.
I
Orozco.
am, Your Honor. I'm just reading the documentation. I
Oh, all
apologize.
right. Okay, no problem. All right, we are back on the record in file 24-51638-PH. Ms. Underwood, you want to place your appearance on the record?
Rhonda Underwood for Ms. Orozco this morning, Your Honor.
All right, and you know how Ms. Orozco would like to proceed today?
Your Honor, at this time, we would ask the court to enter a not guilty plea for Ms. Orozco and set this matter for an evidentiary hearing, Your Honor. Since Ms. Orozco is not incarcerated, Your Honor, we would waive the 72-hour requirement on that issue and ask the court to set it for an evidentiary hearing, Your Honor.
All right, so do you think an hour is going to be sufficient to handle that?
That's up to you.
All right, so Ms. Clark, we're going to need an hour for an evidentiary hearing in this case.
July 2nd at 3:30.
That's fine.
Okay, and Ms. McClure, does that work for the prosecutor's office?
Does, thank you.
All right, so we'll set it for a trial on July 2nd at 3:30 p.m.
What time, Your Honor? I'm sorry.
3:30? 3:30?
Oh, thank you.
And Ms. Lorsch, I'm sure someone from the Lenawee County Prosecutor's Office will be in touch with you as they're required to prosecute the show cause if you don't have an attorney of your own. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
And Judge, will someone get us a packet for that?
Yeah, we can send you that copy of the show cause motion.
Thank you.
No.
All right, so we're all set on that one. Ms. Lorish, I'll need you to stay where you are just for a second, so. Okay. We'll move to file 24-51637-PH, Caitlin Elizabeth Lorishon versus Kelsey Renee Schneider. This is set for a show cause hearing this morning at 8:15 a.m. Miss, you are Caitlin Elizabeth Lorishon, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, so. Ms.
Don't matter. We're still not gonna charge him.
Ms. Lorishon, we did receive a telephone call, or my office did receive a telephone call from Ms. Schneider this morning, during which she indicated she was in the hospital this morning and not able to be here. So per request, for that reason, I am going to adjourn the hearing on this order to show cause. To June 12th at 8:15 a.m. So we'll proceed with that case at that time. Okay, thank you.
Thank you,
All
Your
set.
Honor.
Thank you. Okay. And sorry, Mr. Avila? Okay, you want to come forward? Okay, so we're on record now in file 24-51636-PP, Juan Carlos Avila versus Kelsey Renee Schneider. This was also set for a show cause hearing this morning at 8:15. And sir, you are Juan Carlos Avila?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Avila, you were just present in the courtroom for the hearing on Ms. Lorishon's case against Ms. Schneider, is that correct?
That is correct.
And I presume you were able to hear the explanation for the adjournment in that case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and so what I'm going to do for the same reasons in this case is adjourn that to the same date of June 12th at 8:15 a.m. Okay, so you're all set then for today.
Your Honor, may I make a comment?
Go ahead.
If Kelsey were to continue, is there continue to violate the PPO? Will there be an ex parte, some sort of expedited fine or charge against her?
So we have to go through a process with respect to each allegation or each instance of violation. So each time she violates it, you need to file or each time you believe she's violated it, you need to file a motion for the order to show cause, then have to go through the arraignment process. And if she requests a trial, we have to do a trial on that.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay,
Thank you.
thanks. Mr. Samuelson, we're still waiting for Mr. Mawad to get logged in. We'll try to give him a call and see.
Mr. Watt. Late Judge Basil's office in Montgomery County Circuit Court. We do have Mr. Samuelson here. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Bye. Send her a report. She's gonna text you.
Mr. Mawad's apparently in another court right now, so as soon as he gets logged in here, we'll get to your case. Good morning, Mr. Mawad. Do you need to speak to Mr. Samuelson?
Judge, I do not. I have been in contact with them, and I did get an email yesterday from them also. So I'm ready to proceed with the pretrial and tell you the status.
Okay, Mr. Samuelson, you can come forward and sit at this table. This is file 23-21614-FH versus Timothy Preston Samuelson. We are here today for a pretrial conference. In this case, we are proceeding today by video conference. First, let me ask the attorneys to place their appearances on the record, beginning with Ms. McClure for the B.
BB McClure, on behalf of the people.
For the defense, Your Honor, Elias Muad.
And just for the record, Mr. Samuelson is present in person in the courtroom. So Mr. Muad, where do we stand with Mr. Samuelson's case today?
So Judge, Mrs. McClure and I have been in discussions. I know where the prosecutor is at on this case. What I would like to do, and here's my thought process, because I do need to sit down with Tim and his family and discuss ramifications of any plea or trial. Would the court set this for a final pretrial? And if you would like to set it for a trial date, maybe in September, because I'm in a month-long trial in August, if the court would want to do that. That would be my recommendation, unless Phoebe, unless you have anything else you wanted to state.
Nothing to add other than September. I already have 2 trials that are fairly big trials. So I do think October works a little bit better for my trial schedule, but I also have a pretty long trial in your court, Judge, at the beginning of October. So whichever.
All right. How long would we need for a trial in this case if it gets that far?
I don't think it's more than 2 days. I think it's
I was gonna say 2 days. Looks like from September 10th to October 18th, I have 3 trials back to back in your courtroom. So whatever
I thought
work best.
I thought I had a schedule.
Okay, so Ms. Clark, could you find us a 2-day jury trial date? Maybe look at the end of October.
It would be Tuesday, November 5th at 9 a.m. and Wednesday, November 6th at 10:30.
Those dates work for me.
That'll be fine. In Judge, we're going to continue to talk about resolution. I've been in great conversations with Mr. McClure, and I do need to sit down with Mr. Samuelson and talk to him.
All right. Let's set it for a final pretrial then on October 23rd at 8:15. And obviously, if you reach a resolution before that time, you can give us a call and we'll get it on the docket for earlier.
Judge, would you like me to prepare a stipulated order, or does the court prepare it and then send it? What would you like me to do?
I'll do a scheduling order. Since we've got a trial date, I'll do a scheduling order that has that final pretrial in it.
Okay, Judge. Thank you.
Okay, anything else we need to address with this case today?
There was a report sent from the forensic center finding him culpable, so that I just want to make sure the court has that in the file. That came through about 2 weeks ago on the culpability issue.
Okay, I'm not certain I've seen that, but I'll look for it here.
Yeah, I don't have.
I'll email it. Oh, you got it, Phoebe? Okay,
I do
great.
not. No.
Okay, I will send it both to the court and to Ms. McClure. Not a problem. Not a problem.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Samuelson, you're all set for today then.
The next court date, when I'm supposed to appear?
That will be October 23rd at 8:15.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you. Could you step out? I think you may have given Larry Clark file to sent back to Francis accidentally. See if she-
Judge, is Miss Underwood with another client or is she in the other courtroom? Do you know?
She is in Judge Anselm's court.
Okay,
I believe.
thank you.
Yeah. Go across the hallway. Ended up over there. Okay, let's go on the record for Mr. Clark then. This is file 24-21804-FH People versus Larry Dean Clark. We are here today for a pretrial conference in this case. We are proceeding today by video conference. First, let me ask the attorneys to place their appearance on the record, beginning with Ms. McClure.
B. McClure on behalf of the people.
John Glazier on behalf of Larry Clark, Your Honor.
All right, and record should reflect this matter was set for a pretrial this morning at 8:15 a.m. It's now 9:18 a.m. Mr. Clark has not appeared. He is not logged into the Zoom session and has not been logged into the Zoom session at any point since shortly before 8 a.m. when I started the Zoom session, and he is not present in the courtroom in person either. Mr. Glazier, is there anything you want to say with respect to that issue?
Just, Your Honor, that I met with Mr. Clark in person here in my office back on the 24th, about 5 days ago, and we discussed his case, and I am almost certain that he said he was going to be here at my office so we could Zoom from my office. He's not here, and I don't know why he did not appear. I called his number, but his phone number I have is not taking any phone or messages.
All right, Ms. McClure, anything to address from the people's standpoint?
Just that this isn't the first time we've had an issue with him not showing up. The last time was because he had not tested. He failed to do his drug testing and he thought he was going to be going to jail at one of his pretrials, so he decided not to show up. I don't know you know, what his status is today as far as being compliant with his bond conditions, but I believe everything was reinstated with a bond on the 22nd, I think is what I have down. So I would ask the court to consider a bench warrant at this time.
Mr. Clark did previously fail to appear on May 1st, and the court issued a bench warrant for him after that failure to appear, allowed him a grace period, didn't issue a warrant until May 7th. Mr. Clark was arrested on that bench warrant on May 16th and then released on a PR bond after being arraigned on that bench warrant on May 22nd. And as a part of that was supposed to drug test and report to Mr. Coast. I think Mr. Coast is logged into our Zoom session right now. Mr. Coast, have you had contact with Mr. Clark?
I have not, Judge. No, I have not.
All right. So at this point, based on the failure to appear, I am going to issue a bench warrant for his arrest for the second failure to appear. I will set bond on that bench warrant in the amount of $10,000 cash or surety. Mr. Glazier, if you should happen to hear from Mr. Clark at some point today, you're welcome to contact the office and we'll try to make arrangements to, conduct a pretrial.
Yeah, absolutely, Your Honor. I was kind of surprised he isn't here since he met with me last week, but who knows?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. That's all on this one then.
Right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you want to call the jail for Mr. Ellis? I think that's all that I had for you this morning, Mr. Glazier, unless I missed something.
Oh yeah, I just see my other ones over the Judge Anselm. All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Murphy, we're just calling for Mr. Ellison right now.
Barry Ellison.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And I
Thank you.
do not have Mr. Raymond here. Have you heard anything from him?
Okay, Mr. Raymond, last I knew he was in an inpatient. I'll see if we can contact that. I was wondering, did Your Honor, in regards to Mr. Ellison, I didn't know if we got any update. Because he's incompetent but restorable, but so we're waiting to have him at the hospital. I guess hadn't received any update though on his status. I don't know if the court had.
Judge, is this William Raymond?
Yes.
Yeah, we have a show cause. I actually spoke to his father. He gave me a call. So apparently he did go to Salvation Army Harbor Light. And according to his father, that he checked himself out approximately 4 days later against staff advice. He was also directed to get a hold of me when he got out of jail. Even sent him a letter for him to do that. I have not heard from Mr. Raymond.
All right, so Ms. Murphy, let us look into the situation with Mr. Ellison.
And just for the court's information, I have not received any communication. I was in the dark about Mr. Raymond, so I apologize.
Okay. All right, let's go on the record for that one then. All right, we are on the record in file 24-21807-FH and 24-21808-FH, People versus William Michael Raymond. We are here today for a pretrial hearing in this case, and we are proceeding today by video conference. First, let me have the attorneys place their appearance on the record, beginning with Mr. Banetto.
Good morning, Your Honor. Alex Bayonetto for the people.
Matthew Murphy, appearing on behalf of Mr. Raymond.
All right, record should reflect that this matter was set for pretrial conference this morning at 8:15. It is now 9:25 a.m. Mr. Raymond has not appeared here today, either by logging into the Zoom session or by coming to the courthouse in person. Court's had a Zoom session running since shortly before 8 a.m. and Mr. Raymond has not been logged in at any time this morning. It's also my understanding from an off-the-record conversation we just had with the attorneys and Mr. Coast that Mr. Raymond has not complied with his pretrial release conditions that he participate in an inpatient rehabilitation program. Is that correct, Mr. Coast?
That's correct, Judge. Supposedly he checked himself out days after arriving there.
All right, Mr. Murphy, anything you would like to say with respect to Mr. Raymond at this point?
Your Honor, I've had no communication with Mr. Raymond. I apologize to the court for that. Hopefully I'll be in contact with him. We'll get the case moving towards a resolution soon.
All right, I would also note that the pretrial release condition, in addition to requiring that he participate in inpatient rehabilitation, also require that he return to the jail if he leaves the treatment or if the treatment is unsuccessful. Mr. Bayonetto, anything you would like to address from the people's side?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm not sure if the court was aware or not. Mr. Raymond also failed to appear 3 different times down in district court as well. So I think a bench warrant at this point is appropriate and would ask that the court issue that.
All right, so I'm going to issue a bench warrant for the failure to appear. I'm going to set bond on the bench warrant in the amount of $25,000 cash or surety in each file. Anything else we need to address with Mr. Raymond's case?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Nothing further from the defense, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And Mr. Murphy, do you need to have a breakout session with Mr. Ellison?
Your Honor, I guess I would please, because again, I don't know if there's been an update since the last court date. So can I speak with him briefly?
Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry. Give me 1 second.
So did I already do my 6 months for my misdemeanor already, yo?
Mr. Ellison, is there something on your screen asking you to join a breakout session?
I just want to know why you guys got me so hold up here. I'm not even supposed to be.
I cannot speak to you without your attorney. You need to join the breakout session so you can speak to your attorney.
Do you order hearing that petition? It's a Verona. It's regard to Barry Deshawn outside. No.
All right, we're back on the record in file 23-21655-FH. Mr. Murphy has had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Ellison. Mr. Murphy, where do we stand at this point, you know?
Your Honor, Mr. Ellison isn't aware of any further progress towards him being admitted and being treated. He's been deemed incompetent but restorable, but at this point, there's been no effort to restore him. Obviously, we have a standing request to dismiss the case based upon his incompetency. Of course, how the people want to proceed, that's up to them. But again, at this point, my understanding, I received no information, and Mr. Ellison conveyed no information. There's been any progress towards his restoring him.
All right, Ms. McClure, are you covering for Mr. Bayonetto?
It would be Miss Wagner, and there's obviously a statutory period where he has to be made restorable, or excuse me, be made competent. And we're still within that statutory period, as long as there's an order in place that which I believe there is, we may need to renew that order. But Mr. Murphy's always welcome to reach out to the forensic center and see the status on him getting transferred to an inpatient for treatment.
All right, what I'm going to do is adjourn this to June 5th. So that'll be next week. In the meantime, I believe we've got contact with the forensic center, and so we will attempt to get in touch with them and see if we can find out some more information on what the status is or get that moving forward.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Ellison, you can let the officer that's with you know that you're done with court for today.
All right, bet.
Okay, Mr. Murphy, I think that was all of the cases I had for you today.
Yes, Your Honor, that's all that I had down as well. Thank you. Everyone have a good morning. Thanks.
Thank you.
Judge, is your last case Devin Rakes?
Yes.
Okay, that is Mr. Bandetto, so I'm gonna go ahead and log out.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.